Reed team is with me today, and it is Judd Tracy and Tom Reed today. Welcome back, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's always fun to see you guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about where we are in this crazy market that we're still navigating. And so, Judd, right now, give us your perspective on how it is to be a seller. I know it's been great, and it probably still is, but tell us what's going on right now.
Yeah, there's pluses and minuses to it. You have the pluses that prices are up and stuff is selling. There is frustrations because stuff is selling so fast. People are kind of moving faster than they usually would in a normal market.
Yeah.
So everything is progressing quickly with the attorneys and lending and all that type of stuff. People are getting backed up because everything's happening so quickly. Also on the flip side, you're getting more money, but also when you're buying something, you have that frustration.
Right.
So, right now it's very important to have a realtor in your pocket to be able to price your house correctly. With this market, you don't want to underprice it and you don't want to overprice it. If it's sitting there, it's obviously probably overpriced.
Right. Well, and we've talked about that on the show a few times in different areas, but about having a realtor in this market, because I think probably some sellers are thinking, hey, this is going to be a piece of cake. I don't need a realtor. But obviously, with the things you just mentioned, it really is helpful to have somebody navigate you through it.
Absolutely. With the paperwork, that's what we're, licensed to do. Whereas we also have access to the local MLS and all that type of stuff. So what people are seeing online, Realtor.com, Zillow, they're not as updated as we are with what's actually going on in the market.
Right.
And you also want pricing strategies that maximize what you can get.
Of course.
There are things you need to do as a seller to prepare and put yourself in position, because in this market you can get the top dollar, but you've got to do the right things first.
Right. You can't just throw it on there and see what sticks. I mean, you got to still do the right thing. So let's talk about it, Tom, though, from the buyer's perspective. What's going on there at the moment?
So I think a lot of buyers are experiencing a lot of frustration because we do have a lack of inventory on a daily basis. Now we're still at all-time highs on consumption, but nothing is staying on the market. So from a buyer's perspective, it's important to understand that there are strategies for negotiation, but the strategy is completely different when you're in a bidding war.
Sure.
And so having an experienced realtor that knows how to put you in the best position where when a seller is sitting there comparing your offer versus someone else's, yours stands out.
Right.
And there's an art to that.
Absolutely. There for sure is ways that you can word things that it's going to say, ooh, I like that one.
That's right.
Better than this one.
Right.
Even if this one might be a little higher.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So, but you do have a listing you want to share with us, and that's in Palmetto Dunes. So tell us about that.
Okay, so 114 Mooring Buoy. This is a third row house. So for those that don't know what that is, that means you got oceanfront, second row, third row. So literally you walk out your back door, and this house happens to be on the beach walk. So you go out the back door and you're about 100 yards from the beach.
Nice.
And it is nicely renovated, beautiful little beach cottage.
Well, and tell a little bit about Palmetto Dunes. I know probably most people watching, but some people don't, about the amenities that are there, because it's really a great community.
It's a wonderful community. So Palmetto Dunes, one of the great features of Palmetto Dunes is their 11-mile lagoon system. Right. That is a feature that other communities don't have on the island. It gives you recreational activities. You can go kayaking, you can paddleboard, you can do, and they've got, some owners have Duffy boats that they'll tool around on. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
In addition to the beach, and obviously they've got tennis courts and all that. So.
Yeah. Well, and you said it's a short walk to the beach from this house, so it's not going to stay. So if you want to see that one, make sure you're giving these guys a call, right?
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.